All right, guys, and we are live. We're going to go ahead and record this. I can't believe how many people are on. Oh my gosh, Amanda, Christina, Sarah, Alex, Jen, Kim. This is amazing. I'm so thankful that all of you ladies take time out to come on and have these calls. My biggest fear is honestly hopping on these calls and that there's nobody on. And then I just talk to myself and I record it anyways because, I don't know, somebody might find something valuable. But we're having a killer month. This Team Tough is really kind of putting some gears under some people. And, you know, the thing with this time of year is it's hard. June and July are the two hardest times of the year because people go on vacation. The last thing they want to do is invest money in themselves. And so you find that it's a bit of a lull. And then August kind of picks up a little bit and you can kind of leverage like a back to school kind of workout regimen for people because they tend to, you know, they're worried about it. They're worried about the back to school transition and how they're going to balance it all. So if they can kind of find something to help them with the meal planning and all that sort of stuff, then they're game for it. And so ladies, what I'm doing right now is, and I'm doing this for our team, is I'm literally creating a PDF document. It's going to be a 30-day meal plan. And it's going to have all of the recipes, everything. It's going to be wham, bam, there you go. There is our freebie. It's going to be, you can use it in your challenge groups if you're running the group with me. It's completely up to you. Like I said, I'm taking my new challengers, brand new, that are signing up right now. The group that's going on right now has almost 100 people in it, and that's okay. We're going to transition all those people to the Summer Fit Club, and we're going to start up a fresh round. We've got the health bet going on. So if you haven't heard of the health bet yet, no, go on, hi, Mel. If you haven't heard of the health bet yet, it's basically Beachbody started the pot at $1 million, and so I think it's you only have to log. It's either 5 workouts, 3 Shakeologies, or 5 Shakeologies and 3 workouts. It's actually crazy low to me. I feel like the numbers should be a little bit higher, but basically that's all you have to log in the Challenge Tracker app. So yes, you have to use it for the month of September, but I feel like we can leverage it with the health bet because anybody that logs that gets a piece of the pot. And that to me is crazy. I'm going for some of that pot. So for every challenge pack sold, they've added an extra $5. Base was $1 million. So I can't even imagine what this pod is going to look like by the end of it, or what it is that everybody will receive, or how they're even going to manage it. But you know what? I'm going for it. I'm going all in for it. So the health bet, we're going to leverage it. Yes, we're going to use the Challenge Tracker app, but it's going to be brand new people, so they're not even going to know it. So I'm going to have the Challenge Tracker app group running in September and the Summer Fit Club. Those are the 2 things that will be my focus. I will be posting in both of those, so I can have customers in both of those. But literally, you can take what you post in the Challenge Tracker app and just copy it over to the Summer Fit Club. Now, I'm going to create, actually, I better write this down so I'm not saying things and I'm not following through on it. I'm going to create a document in the team page to help people organize. So if you sell a challenge pack and they are going to be in the challenge group with the Challenge Tracker app, you know that we need the email address and their names, right? So I'm going to create a document so that we can put, it'll be one list, so that if I open the group up, I can just input everybody's email address, send them the welcome email. I can let them know that there's a couple of coaches running this, but, you know, admin-wise, I believe that you can only have 2 admins running it at once. So that's a bit of a downfall, but I don't think we should let that hold us back from running it as a group, right? Because, you know, if one person does the daily post, we're all still in there. We're all still supporting and motivating. So I'm just going to make a note. Here's what we print today. Come on. Okay. To create a document so that we can just add the email addresses. Challenge and keep that organized. Now, like I said, you can run your own challenge group tracker app group for the month of September. Trust me, I won't be offended at all. I just like it to open it up to everybody because sometimes there's those like 1 or 2 people that have got challenge packs and you know it's not quite enough to run one group and you want to just have them in a bigger group for momentum. So completely up to you guys. Just add your people to the document so that we can kind of keep it organized. And guys, I wasn't sure when I said to yellow programs. Okay, so we've got Jen O'Grady on the board this month. Girl, you sold challenge packs. We've got Rhonda Ernest at Success Club 6. We've got Amanda Van Dyke on the board the first time this month since she started coaching. So congratulations, Amanda. Alex has Success Club 2, Shauna, Kim, Christina, Ashley Atkinson, Success Club 2, Sarah Sexton, Success Club 2. Ladies, you guys are killing it. Your posts, I'm seeing your posts in the news feed, and you ladies you guys are on your journey, and that is the most important thing. So give yourselves a pat on the back. I feel like sometimes we get so overwhelmed with the comparison game, right? And you see that Gary Vee made the perfect video today, and I was going to share it today, but I've shared so much with you guys in the last 24 hours. I didn't want to overwhelm you by sharing another post, so I was saving it for tomorrow. But Gary Vaynerchuk shared the perfect post today about how with being an entrepreneur, we see the vision, we see the goal, but we want it right now, right? And the hard part is having that patience and hanging on, right? So I think I had this conversation with Sarah Sexton, you know, just letting yourself know that you are successful, and tell yourself this. Wake up each day and say, I'm a damn good coach. Sorry if anybody's got kids in the background. But wake up every day and tell yourself, I'm a good wife, I'm a good mother. And that mindset, like I said, guys, it's hard to change. It really, honestly, truly is. And that's the hard part. But wake up every day and give yourself the credit that you deserve, because you deserve it. That comparison game, put those blinders on and just say, you know what, I got this. I know where I'm going. I'm doing what I need to do. And I'm good. I'm good enough. And that every single day will start to change your mindset. Honestly, how I've been getting over my binge closet, well, so far it's kind of closet eating, binge eating, but that's how I started to kind of conquer that, because I would literally closet eat. Like, you know, you can ask Chris about my closet eating, and I'm getting over it. Like, when I fell off the wagon and I did my confession last night on Facebook, it's because on the weekend I literally came out of the trailer and I said to him, I just binge ate. And he was like, I know. Like, I wondered what you were doing in there for the last hour. And I'm like, I just totally had it and packed the bag. Like the worst thing possible, right? Cheesy. They're made of like what? Like processed, beyond process, beyond process. So anyway, guys, I just want to be sure that you're giving yourself the credit that you deserve, because I'm seeing what you're doing and you're doing amazing. And I wish I had more time to let you all individually know that, but Jax doesn't nap anymore, so I'm adjusting to my own schedule over here too. So, so yeah, shout out to you guys. We've got Shauna, who's our team builder for the week. She's added 2 coaches, Danielle and Brianne. They're both having their Getting Started Right calls this week. So congratulations to you, Shauna. And other than that, announcement-wise, we have the next Super Saturday, which is October 29th or 30th. I can't remember the exact date. On the top of my head. But anyways, it's like right before Halloween. So when we left the last Super Saturday, Tanya sent me a message and she was like, you know what, we should dress up at the next Super Saturday as all of the celebrity trainers. And I think the cool part about this is no matter where you live, we can all pick different celebrity trainers to dress up as and still kind of be united. So I think that's kind of fun. What do you guys think about that? Just give me a thumbs up if you're kind of down for that. Maybe, yeah, Christina, yeah, maybe. Okay, well, I'm game for it, so I'm gonna do it. I don't know who I'm gonna dress up as, but we'll figure it out. I think it's kind of fun. So yeah, so Super Saturday. Make sure you check your local area. Sarah Sexton went to her first one on her own, and super awesome. Like, the energy is unreal. Like, you get there, and it's just people that get you. You're just in a room with people that. Like-minded people is really what it is, and the stories that come out of there, like Teresa Fuller was one of the ones that spoke at the last Super Saturday, and I took so much away. She got up and told her story and how much weight she had lost and how she had been through a divorce and found the love of her life again, and had a pregnancy, and she was upwards of 300 pounds, and she literally sat in a sandbox, and she had to call her husband to come help get her out of the sandbox. And that was the moment that she finally decided to commit to a program. And you know what she said to me that just kind of made me think, you know what? That's exactly what this is about. Is she said she decided to make a change for her health and not for her appearance. And so that's what helped her make her stay on her journey. And so that hit a chord with me, because that's exactly where that mindset shift came from, was doing it for your health, to feel good, to be healthy, be around for your children. So yeah, I had some huge takeaways. So Super Saturdays. Amanda will try and hook you up with one out west if you're ready to listen to you. I think you've actually already been looking into it. So yeah, super excited about that. So guys, tonight I kind of wanted to make you talk a little bit. I'm not sure how you feel about that, but I thought we only have 30 minutes. If we took a few minutes to kind of just chat a little bit. Kim, you were on the call with Danielle when we did this, but basically they're kind of called wine and why. So basically just to share what your why is, because if I know what your why is, and Kim knows what someone's why is, and Jen knows what Christina's why is, you know, when we see each other struggling, or if we post and we're like, you know what, I'm just not having a great day, we can be those people to help lift each other up. But if I don't know that information about you, or if you know, Jen doesn't know or Amanda doesn't know, then you know, we don't know how we can step in and how we can help and how we can kind of continue to form this team culture, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'll kick it off, and then I'll just nominate somebody to take over, and I can totally unmute and mute from this end. So whoever we nominate, I can close after that. So we don't have a whole lot heck of a time. So I think most of you know when I first started that my why was Jack. My why was not being able to have any more children, and not being sure if I could adopt any more children. We're still unsure if that can happen, especially in the health we're in, but we're going to try anyways. And I wanted to be home with him. So when I started coaching, it was a non-negotiable for me. I was going to do what it took to get to where I needed to be in order to be able to stay with him. So, you know, Chris kind of reminded me on the weekend, he's like, do you remember when you got a job that was close to home? I used to work an hour away at the Times Square Children's Center, driving all over God's creation, working with children, and my job was in jeopardy because I took parental leave. I only got 8 months, and I wanted the extra 4 months with Jack. And because I did that, I lost my seniority position when they decided to merge 2 counties. So if I wanted to keep working for Thames Valley, I was going to have to drive 3 hours to work and from work. But they were still offering me a position, right? So that was their way with the union around it. And so I found a job half an hour from my house, 9 to 5. Had to start a little bit earlier than sooner than later. Couldn't find a babysitter. And ended up 3 days into that job, walking into that office and quitting on the spot. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I had done that. And I quit that day, and I said, you know what? My heart is with coaching. I knew that that's where I needed to be, so I decided to waitress in the meantime. I worked at the Magic Walk. I worked at a Chinese buffet, just to contradict coaching altogether. And I did that for a year. I worked at the restaurant and balanced coaching, parenting, and waitressing full-time in order to pay bills and be able to build things up. So that's the part of the story I think that I forget to share a lot, is I started working full-time and coaching and built it up. A lot of people see me now and being at home with Jack and just think it's a lot easier, but I started somewhere too. And so having that why is what drove me. And now I'm in a place where I'm trying to reestablish that why. I'm trying to figure out, because I've accomplished that, right? And so now I'm trying to figure out what the next step is. And I kind of got to say, guys, I've been toying with going big, going really big, and I'm thinking I want to bring Chris home. I would love to have that success story of being able to bring Chris home from working full-time job. I love having him home, but we'll see. That's the first time I've ever said that, because that's a pretty big, hairy, scary goal, and right now it seems completely unattainable to me, but where there's a will, there's a way, and so I'm going to say that if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. I'm going to be put on the path that will lead me to where that's going to happen. So, guys, that's where I'm at with my why. I'm going to go ahead and nominate Christina next. I will go ahead and nominate you. You are live.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good. I just saw so my why is my kids, like my third, and I'm due to go back in April, and I would like to stay home with them. In the past, my mom has looked after them, but my mom is ill and to be able to raise my, like, be there for my kids and help my mom as well, as she needs a little help now. That's my why.
That's awesome. And we have a meeting tomorrow night, right? 9 o'clock? So we're going to help expand on that a little bit. Okay, so Christina, who do you want to pick next?
Kim.
Kim. All right. Kim, is it okay for you to talk right now? Or do you have something?
Yeah, he's, I hope, sleeping.
Okay.
So my why is also my kids. When I first started, it was all for saving money. I signed up as a director, and can't think of the word, to save money, a discount coach. Saved up, and I started 2 years ago almost, like right when Michelle started, I basically signed up. It was all about me, all about losing weight, and that was it. Over time, I realized that I really was inspired by Michelle and Danielle, and I wanted to help inspire others the way that they had inspired me. Coaching has really changed the way I look at things, the way it's really changed me and my attitude. With my first 3, I definitely had huge depression after having them. And with Ryder, I don't find that I have it. And on days that I do, I just haven't exercised, read some more personal development, and I'm fantastic, which is really good because tonight at a parking lot, I was told I was a shitty mom and my kids should be taken away from me. But because of my body, I was completely able to deal with that and not on the ground. But
oh my gosh, somebody told you that?
yeah, I left Ryder in the car and went and took my cart back, which was 2 spots over to the cart return, and some lady saw that and totally told me that she was going to call cops on me, that my kids should be taken away from me, and like she went psycho on me. I'm like, I was 2 cars away, and the car was between my van and the cart return was a smart car. My vehicle was locked, the window was open, so there was a nice breeze in there. I'm like, I could see him the whole time, but yeah, she tried to call the cops and everything. I was like, you go right ahead, call the cops. And then I told her that next time I would park my cart into her vehicle. I'm like, it's on the way home, all I could think of is, had I not started coaching and started with my personal development, I probably would have been bawling my eyes out the home, thinking she was right and that maybe I should have my kids. And
oh
maybe
my God.
So it made me realize even more how thankful I am for Detroit and for coaching.
And did you see Alita Steele's shitty mom post?
Yeah, and I totally bought the book.
I did too. Alita Steele is a 5-star diamond coach, and she made a video the other day. Head over to her page, ALIDA space STEELE, Alita Steele, and she made a video the other day about being a shitty mom, and she was hiding outside from her kids. And she's like, one's inside eating a wrap with mayo in it. And she was like, it was hilarious. Anyways, it was referencing this book, Shitty Mom, and, oh, sorry, language. And yeah, so it was a good one. But Kim, you had some people in tears last Thursday. Kim was invited to a mastermind call, and she had people in tears over her why, because a lot of people have watched her transformation over the last 2 years and gone through this pregnancy with you, and see you now is you're in such a different place. Like I said, that day that I drove to Saturday with you to now, like completely different girl. So be proud of yourself. 100%. All right, Kim, who do you want to nominate next?
Go with Amanda. I haven't heard her talk in a long time. I miss her.
All right, Amanda, you're unmuted.
Thanks, Kim. I'm all teary from your story, and then you nominate me. My why, I started because of my kids. I want to be healthier for them. I have always been overweight. I've always struggled with my weight, struggled with eating disorders, and last year, when we moved to Regina, my husband and I decided to sign up, and we started a 21-day fix. And the main thing for me was the eating part and getting that under control. And another big part is Dave, my husband. His mom is a diabetic, and it has recently got a lot worse, and she's really worried about both of us. And so it's a big so that's why I have started, and I've incorporated it for my whole family and working on it a little bit, and yeah.
Everybody starts somewhere, girl, and it's scary when you get into those, like before being an adult, like you see your grandparents go through these health issues, right? Like my grandma had diabetes too, and then just died of a heart attack, and my grandpa had lung cancer, and you know, it's all these things that you don't think about when you're younger, but all of a sudden you become an adult, you're like, crap, I'm only getting older, right? Like and these things start to click in.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're here, the fact that you're showing up is one step ahead of anybody else that's given up, right? So be proud of yourself. Awesome. Okay, Amanda, thank you for sharing that. And who do you want to nominate?
I have no idea.
We've got Melissa, Sarah, Jen, and Alex left.
Jen.
Jen it is. All right. Well, there. Okay, Jen, you are. Oh, there we go.
It's late at night and you're making me think.
You can keep it short and sweet.
Pardon?
I said you can keep it short and sweet. You don't have to share too much.
Yeah, my life's changed a lot over the last, I think. I'm not really sure where I'm at right now. When I started with you, it was definitely for me. I was not in a good place at all. I literally was not leaving my house. I was ashamed to literally walk out my door. So it started being for me. Definitely. I needed to get my self-confidence back. I needed to get back into fitness, all of that stuff. And I think it's progressed. I started in coaching, obviously, because I wanted to save on Shakeology and on my programs. And it's nice to make a little extra money as a single mom, that I could afford my Shakeology a little more, even if it pays towards that a month. And then I think in the last little while, I've started doing it for me again. I definitely need to get up in the morning, and I feel like my post, my personal page or my like page has kind of been my accountability and my journal. I kind of do it as that more than a coaching page per se. It keeps me accountable. I wake up in the morning, I do my workout, and then I post about it. And that's kind of right now what gets me through the day, is that I know there are people out there that are definitely keeping me accountable, that, you know, like my posts, say something every day, that kind of thing. And so I definitely have enjoyed my summer, and had probably a few too many treats, and dealt with some health issues. So I'm looking forward to just getting back on track. So it's kind of been about me all along, but in different ways.
And I think that we've all enjoyed our treats this summer. I did a post today asking about who's enjoyed treats, because it's just inevitable, right? But Jen, have you ever applied for the Beachbody Transformation Award?
I think I sent my pictures in when I originally did the 21-day fix, so like last year, right? Okay. When I first sent my stuff in, I sent, but that was, yeah. But I don't think that ever did my start, right? Like that went from the start of my 21-day fix to the end, and I think I sent before pictures in, but I didn't have, like, from 7 years ago, I don't have my, like my stats, right? Which is what they ask for. Okay.
Yeah, because the people that won on stage at Summit, like their journey wasn't just my 21-day fix transformation. It was like my 2-year, or my, like, I mean, one person had a 7-year transformation. But I think that you have.
And I don't know if there's a specific, I've only ever I've only ever submitted through just for a T-shirt, so I don't know if there are different qualifications.
Let me check.
But yeah.
I can see your story up there.
Yeah. It's not finished yet.
No, it's not.
I don't look like those people did on stage by any means. I watched them. They were in a lot better shape than I am right now. I know.
Trying to video it. Oh gosh. Well, thank you.
I think that emotionally, I am definitely where a totally different person. Physically, I'm definitely not there yet, but
that's okay, because this girl sent me a message at like 10 o'clock one night, and I stayed up till midnight talking to her because she wasn't in a good place.
Because I was bawling?
She wasn't, and she reached out to me. She didn't know me, and we literally chatted. Chris was like, all right, well, are you going to, I was like, no, I can't go to bed right now. Like, I'm talking to this girl, and we're talking right now. I'm like, no. And so I honestly, Jen's story brings me to tears all the time too, because yeah, that's a powerful story, girl. So you're right. You're writing your new chapters every single day. So keep up with that.
Thank you.
Jen, who do you want to nominate?
We haven't heard from Sarah yet, right?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, Sarah. Okay, so we've got 10 minutes left.
Okay, I'll make it quick. Initially, I was assigned to Michelle when I bought, I think I bought 21 Day Fix online, and I was assigned to Michelle as my coach. And I did the groups, and then I bought the $40 coaching pack. And I'm getting attacked by a bee. I don't remember now why I decided I wanted to coach. I think that I thought that what you were doing was cool. And if I could do that for other people, that would be really neat. And then it would help keep me accountable. And then I would get a discount. Like, I couldn't see, like, why wouldn't you do it? And then I decided I wanted to make some extra money. And then it got hard, and I made it way too hard. So now I keep changing my why. Like, I want to make $1 million was my why a few months ago when I started coaching in May. And now I'm like, okay, patience, just slow down, take it back to being fun. But ultimately, I mean, I would love to have some sort of residual income. My husband and I own our own business, and we have for 16 years, and it's very successful, but we both hate it. And so it's not enjoyable to run our business every day. And he had a spinal cord injury and a brain injury like 5 years ago now, I think. And he's, you just don't fully recover from those, but thankfully, thank God, he's walking again and things like that. But it's difficult for him to work. And our job is construction, so it's physical. So ideally, I would love for him to be able to work less and, if at all possible, to not work at all and just have employees out in the field. We have 5 employees working, but he monitor them and babysit them every day, plus do some of their jobs that they don't do well. So he's running around all day. And when he gets home, he's exhausted. He doesn't have time for me. He doesn't have time for the kids. And so I would love for him to be able to work less and be able to spend time with us. So that's my ultimate goal for running the business, is the switch from construction to body. That would be ideal. But even if I can get him working less, that would be amazing.
That's pretty powerful too. And definitely achievable. We should have a call so that we can kind of, I think I said that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Set me straight again too, because I'm all over the place. I sent Danielle a message, and she's like, "You're flipping crazy." I'm like, "I know. I'll just go back to Michelle."
Oh my God. Danielle sent me a message today, ladies, and I'm going to share this. And Amanda, you're probably going to think this is crazy because you might not know Danielle as much, but she was working out. She was doing bodybuilding, and she voice recorded me. And I was like, Danielle, it sounds like you're in the bedroom with me. She's like, I'm sick. I'm like, message me when you're done your workout.
She's awesome. She's hilarious. But yeah, when she said that I was crazy, I was like, okay, now I know. I've heard it more than once.
Oh gosh. Actually, she would probably hop on the call too. So I'll message you after. So
Okay.
guys, just message me
Okay.
if you want help, okay? Because I will totally, if I hear in your why that you want to kind of got some big goals, I will totally set up a call with you and mastermind that out for you, okay? So don't feel like I'm just saying, to Sarah to message me. It's open to anybody on the team, okay? All right, we have a few minutes left, guys. We have 6 minutes. I apparently need to either use Google Hangout again or because I talk too much. So Sarah, who do you want to nominate next? We've got Melissa, Tanya, or Alex?
Tanya.
Tanya it is. All right. So Sarah, Tanya, go for it. We're talking about our why.
Can you explain to me what we're actually doing? Because I hopped on late.
Yeah. So we're just doing a bit of a why session, like sharing our whys, just so that we can kind of help support each other in the team and get to know each other a little bit more. Is kind of what we're doing.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think initially starting the program was, to work on myself and lose the baby weight I gained and, all that kind of stuff. For coaching, it was more, of course, anyone wants more money. If they can make more money, why not, right? But it was also a thing to, I kind of hit my goal and I wanted to not gain back the 35 pounds that I'd lost. So I figured if you could do that for me, maybe I could do that for somebody else. And just the accountability of it, it keeps me going. So, because there's days that I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to work out. I don't want to eat healthy. I just want to eat chips and drink beer and, which I do some days. But I know that I have other people watching me now, right? So it's it's not me just sitting around and binge eating for a week. I have to actually have a little treat and then get back to things. But yeah, I think the ultimate goal is, yes, I would like to make $1 million a year. Is that really realistic with my life right now? Probably not. I'm so busy with work and kids, and maybe once they get a bit bigger, who knows, right? But I'm not leaving it, I'm leaving it open. We'll see what happens, where it goes.
Okay.
So I do my power hour, I get all that stuff done, and it is what it is. I make, a little bit extra money for the house, and that's good because I don't work during the summer. I'm off because I work for the school board. So, and I don't get paid like teachers do. So it's, everything it helps, right? It helps if it's groceries for a week or whatever, right? So
that's so true, and that's what's relatable to people, right? Is when you share those little things, I was able to buy groceries this week. That's huge to somebody, right? Or put gas in your tank, right? Those are the little things. We're down to 3 minutes, but Melanie Mitchell made a video one day, and she was like, yes, I could have made this post. She renovated her entire kitchen, her brand new kitchen. She's like, I could have made an income post and said how much I made, but instead she just posted that because of Beachbody, they were able to renovate their kitchen. And so that is more relatable to people than posting, hey, I made $10,000 to renovate my kitchen. Which is crazy because Danielle did share with us last week. Kim, did that blow your mind when she shared with us what Melanie Mitchell made per week? Melanie Mitchell is the top coach.
I watched the recording of that, and I thought that was insane.
Isn't that insane?
I watched the call. Yeah.
Yeah. $100,000.
That was crazy.
A week.
A week. Are you kidding me?
Her quarterly bonuses. I know, it's insane. Her quarterly bonuses. So on top of the $100,000 a week, her quarterly bonuses, $400,000. I
don't even know what I would do with that amount of money.
Ridiculous. No wonder her parents are now retired. But she got out that coach summit, and she said, listen, I get up at 5 a.m. every single day, and I'm working when everybody can.
Yeah.
And she really stood her ground and said, if you haven't, go to her blog and listen to her YouTube video, Be Extraordinary. That was her speech at Summit. I can share it in the speed page, actually. It's really good to listen to because she basically said, like, listen, it might look like this, but I did all of this to get here. And yeah, it's really good. So we're down to 1:30, guys. I feel terrible, Melissa and Alex. You guys got off the hook for having to share your lives tonight because I didn't talk too much at the beginning. Is there anything you two want to contribute at all? Quickly? No. Ladies, I'm so so thankful that you guys got on tonight and shared this stuff with us because it honestly just helps, bring us a little bit closer together and in our team page, and we can help each other more because now we know a little bit more about one another, and we're not just people posting in the team page. So thank you for hopping on. If you want any calls with me, let me know, guys, because I've got Thursday open right now, and I can look at some calls if you're interested, okay? So have a great night. Enjoy your family time or sleep. Kim, go to bed with that baby. Let's get to sleep, okay? Or pour more coffee. All right, have a great night, ladies. Thank you.